Hello everybody and welcome back, Omega Given here. We are going to be doing a cosmetic update, and I know I am like a week late, so you have a week to get these cosmetics, but we have the creeping unease. Bit by bit, slowly but surely, almost too slow for most to notice. They come creeping in, whether it's the shadows, the plants, or the empty space feeling not so empty anymore. It's hard to ignore the feeling when the place you are in feels much smaller than you remember, and there's something keeping your company that wasn't there before. So, this is the new update we have for Halloween, and I gotta tell you, Halloween is like the best time of the year for gaming. You got some fun stuff, but let's go on over to the tavern to see our new creeping unease. All right, we got a bunch of stuff from the past and we got some new stuff. I don't think I've ever actually. I don't know. I think this is brand new right here. This one. This is the permeated host. If you want yourselves a nice mushroom hat and a mushroom garb. All right, to dirt-covered hands digging through foliage and soil, tirelessly working and tearing, searching, they halt when they find their prize, and with the most delicate and gentleness of movements, carefully extract what they've been searching for. It's beautiful. Another perfect specimen. Another one to add with the others. Another one that will be right at home. And then the urge to search comes again. The desire to seek others, to join together, to be one and all. Halloween exclusive item. Kind of interesting because it seems like they're talking about mushrooms, but what if they're not talking about mushrooms? What if they're talking about something more deep, like the pumpkin monster? There's a pumpkin monster. And this stuff is from last year. We got the plague warden. If you guys like yourselves a nice solid plague mask. Eerie figures came to the land in search of cures for terrible ailments in their homeland. Whilst not affiliated with their murdering counterpart, they shared the haunting visage of a sickly complexion. Halloween exclusive. And then we have the grave, the haggard villager, basically the grave guy. The tavern, or the township was known to work together, but too often are those on the fringe forgotten. It isn't revenge one will find behind those sullen eyes, but perhaps a deep sorrow. Nice solid hat. I think I actually have this bundle right here. I actually might go for this bundle. I might get all these bundles. Who knows? I kind of want to get the mushroom guy just because it's fun. Then we have ourselves the scare dummy. One would indeed wonder why anyone would wear this chafing attire. The town folk use their dummies to scare away predatory birds from their farms, as well as use them to test their weapons. Some say the suffering of these items can be heard in the dark of night when the shadows are longest. I love the cosmetic, or like the description of this one. It's just like so like funny. It's just like, yeah, they're suffering. They're suffering while they're wearing this thing. But I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. And I gotta say, predatory birds, are they just talking about the whatever birds that we fight and kill all the time? Apparently they're predatory. And then we have the master, the forge master, robust forge master. To control the flames was a arduous endeavor, and beyond steel they forged tough-skinned personalities. Some say they went mad with the fumes, which meant a lot for the township. There were scant many of folks who could overwhelm your average citizen. Interesting. Nice, solid. He has he actually has a pretty good lore line. This guy actually has a whole lore line from the old cosmetic days when they had like all like the actual pictures and stuff, but they don't do that anymore, so that's a little sad there. All right, what else do we got here? We got ourselves the mushroom earwear bundle. If you like mushrooms in your ears. Actually, I like this cosmetic around. There's a lot of mushroom based. Always a sought after delicacy. These fun fungi have also been a quite popular fashionable piece. So it's no surprise that the villagers would start to make earwear to get the most out of the mushroom theme. Yeah. So, what else do we have here? Oh, I like this. Oh my gosh. That is some cool gnarl root gloves. Gosh, that's awesome. Moving and twisting, these roots seem to have a mind of their own, growing and spreading quickly over any surface they can hold on to. One should take care lest these roots take a hold of you. I have got to give me these. That is so cool. All right, all right. This is like plants are like crazy kind of update. The Forgotten Remains bundle. When others have left this world, there are some who keep a part of them as a form of a remembrance, creating trinkets of or idols out of them as a keepsake. However, not. Sorry about that. My dog in the middle of recording. Whatever. I'm gonna keep that in there. For you guys get to see that. My dog just turned off my power for a second there. Good thing I have this on a battery backup. Okay. Let's go on to Evergreen Overcoat. A myriad of old stories are told about the unreached corners of the forest. Stories of overtuned sepulchres, and a shrill chimed in the wind. Those who followed such a melody found naught amidst the twisted twigs and muddy burrows, but incomprehensible mania. Such was the somber fate of the unwanted. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a very good one. All right, what else do we got here? We have the striped patchwork shirt. Vagrant exiles, forbidden and left to waste away in the wilds, improvised much of their clothing, cobbling together scraps from the unfortunate passerby of their indifferent, violent gaze. Nice, nice. Dude, this is like really good cosmetics all the way around, like really good. And we got the nice pumpkin thing, color limits. This one does not get color. You're not allowed to color this one, sadly. So, yeah. This terrifying mask worn by the mischievous cannot be dyed. The dark orange tone of this pumpkin mask doesn't take to the paint. However, its viney strap does. Yeah, so if you get this one, just make sure you remember it does not get colored. I wish they had a color variant of it. That would be nice. Tattered rope vest. This is an old one. Ragged bits and flimsy strips of cloth whisked away and stranded in the far and dark. This is the make of bitter, wicked souls. Interesting. Oh, I love the lore behind these things. There's like so much like lore-filled kind of stuff. Twisted and warped became the this is the gibbet of a lament. Twisted and wrapped became the mind of those who produce fine cloth. The scraping, stitching, and folding of fabric, a metronome for the ongoings of their own people. A beam of moonlight passes through the trees and fences and casts through the window of their workshop. The swaying tangle of shadows spreads across the floor, and the seema revels in the safety of this cage. Interesting. Very interesting. So is this like supposed to be a metal almost like around the skirt? Kind of interesting. I kind of wonder. All right. Well, then we have ourselves the hairs of the shambolic. Dreading daybreak, they rise late and saunter in the shadows. Elders leave food for them, for which they ravish upon awakening. When the sun finally hides away from them, they leave their abodes and gather to scrutinize their elders. With a rapacious energy, they dance in the night until fatigue recedes them home. When a tired shamble, they collapse in their bedding, only to rise again. Wonder, it kind of feels like they're like werewolfy? I don't know, something like that. It's kind of interesting. All right, and then what else we got? We got this hat. It's the Murk Dweller hat. Eerie critters are said to be born in the filth and mud that mars the surface of the forests and the woodlands. Surveyors of such phenomena wander the night, treading shoulder deep into the muck to witness such beings. An obsession that bowed their backs, rendered them gaunt and wide-eyed by the Darkness of night. Indeed, eerie figures were born from the murk. I just had a huge realization, guys. Wide-eyed. Murky woodlands. Are they talking about the Hebios? Like, if you remember the Hebios here, this might be some lore of the Hebios, I say. Here, well, I'm trying to pull up a symbol of the Hebios, but maybe I won't be able to get it. I don't know. So here is a picture of like a Hebios thing. I guess like the eyes could be wide. I don't know. Would you consider that to be wide-eyed? It's circular technically in this picture, but like maybe that's just like, cosmetically made that way. But I don't know. That's interesting. I kind of wonder that they might be talking about the Hebios. Huh. Well. How about that? Well, I guess that's the shopping this time around, guys. I'm definitely going to be probably taking it and trying to get this thing and probably this thing. Maybe I'll get the Plague Doctor thing this time around. I don't know. Pretty solid stuff. So go and find yourself those things. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Like and subscribe.